50 years ago, two baby girls came into this world, born minutes apart and of the same womb. But barely 2 weeks later, their bond as identical twins would be broken and their destinies changed forever.
小的时候不知道，我亲生父亲去世那一天我才知道，因为听亲戚讲的，我才知道有个双胞胎妹妹。
哎，你要不要去找他？有没有去找他？
没有，因为那时候没有想到，因为他出世就给人家了嘛，也不可能找得到嘛。I only knew I got adopted when I was 12, and I knew I got twins when my late father passed away. It was the first time when I saw my BC. And on top of that, my elder daughter said, "Mother, you got a twin." Because down there indicates second twin. That was the first time I know I got a twin. Actually, we advertised in the paper to find my twins, but so happened that my mother is the one who contacted me.
How did she know that you were the one?
We published in Chinese paper also. So I think somebody informed her. So one of my uncle called me up, said mother want to see me. That was I think around 5 years back. But she didn't tell, she said she don't know.
Madame Norcia knew it was like looking for a needle in a haystack, and it looked as though she had now hit a dead end. But her patience and prayer eventually paid off. 5 years later, on January 5th this year, a strange twist of fate and a nosy maid took over and changed all that.
That time I wasn't there. It was my eldest daughter and her maid who went to Shopee, Hougang Mall. So the maid was the one who, I saw her. She said this one is identical to my my daughter's mother. So she informed my daughter. So when my daughter catch her over, she noticed that she really looked like me.
And then what did you all do after that?
My daughter approached her. At the time she can't speak English, so she approached one of the passerby. Then asked her whether she got twins and her birthday. So I think one of the passerby translate to her. Then it seemed that what we want is identical to what she have.
For 5 decades, one was brought up in a Malay Muslim environment, the other a Hokkien family. But ironically, for the last 3 years, both lived right under each other's noses in Hougang.
这是很意外啦，没有想到的。
高兴还是不高兴？
当然是高兴。
Then you found your other twin.
Yeah, too happy and no words to no words to say out.
Did it ever cross your mind that it could have been a mistake?
Yeah, that's why on that day I told my daughter to bring her back, bring her to my place. It was the first time I see my twin sister. But after the 5 years, I never expect to meet her again, because I thought there's no way to find her. But it seems that it's a miracle. Maybe God bless.
But as with any happy ending, the celebrations and euphoria died down, and Madame Norcia and Madame Chua were faced with the hard facts of reality. They had nothing in common except that identical face.
Especially twins. Everybody expects twins to be together, grown up together, right?
Do you feel like you've lost out?
Maybe it's fated. Because all along I expect to have a sister. Then now we met, but in different religion, different race.
But you're very happy now.
Yeah, but in a way, if let's say we grown up together from young, it's much more better, right? I think she feels the same way as me also. 语言不通很难讲。Well, right now I think not much difference because we are brought up in a different way. Like, unless you are being brought up together, everything the same, then we feel much happier lah. And right now, it's quite apart now. Only that I only know that she's my twin, but other than that, there's no. We cannot communication wise, then religion wise, custom wise, everything is totally different. That is what I really regret.
Would you have rather not known that you had a twin and never found her? Would that be better for you? Easier for you?
I think right now, yeah. Because now I find out I got a twins, but there's so many things in difference. I mean, our way of life, no doubt, our character, everything is identical, but as I say, was brought up in a different way, everything different.
It isn't Hari Raya or Chinese New Year, but just the same, Madame Nursia had brought her whole family to visit Madame Chua today. It's become a weekly affair, what with their busy work schedules, both trying to find similar off days just to bring the families together. And while both women seem to have a communication problem, their children are the ones who are really hitting it off.
My children and her children is cousin again. Right? They are closer. They do keep in touch. Now at this time, both of us very busy with our own work. Right? We also keep in touch only once a week. Yeah. There's no plan. Let it day by day pass.
In fact, Madame Chua has just started taking up Malay lessons so she can talk to her twin. Identical twins are said to possess the same characteristics. They behave the same, feel the same, and react the same way. With this in mind, it was uncanny that when Channel News Asia went down to Hougang to talk to the both of them, both started crying at the exact same time, although one didn't know what the other was saying. And if there is one emotion both twins share in common, it's their disappointment in their mother.
上一代做的嘛，不关我们的事。因为如果他们不将我们分开，我们就不会这样的嘛，对吗？也不懂啊，这是我们父母的事情啊，我们也不懂。对吗？
你有没有生你的父母亲的？会不会生气？
当然是会的，我是生我妈妈的气，到现在我不能接受她，因为她将我们分开嘛。没有，我到现在才见她一次面而已，我没有再见过她。Actually, as a mother, no matter how hard life, especially the twins shouldn't separate. Because there are 5 of us. She didn't even take care of one also. And even the twins, so she separated the twins. But at that time, we don't know who to be blamed. But actually, as a mother, at least she should have taken one. For like, not even one son she take. And the twin also she separate. That's why I think we are not very close. Although that we found out that she's our mother. We acknowledge her as our mother, but I think there's no mother love. It so happened that I happen to have a granddaughter or grandson twins. I think both of them won't be separated. I make sure that they stay together, eat everything together. But don't have like the grandmother's life, everything separated.